Hi and good day. I am Raisa Ibombola, BSN English 2A. Today, we're gonna talk about the famous places and significant events of Greece. Greece is a lovely and interesting place to visit. It has a grandeur array of historical spots that no one could imagine. Every famous place in Greece would certainly captivate everyone's heart. The Athens, Parthenon, Delphi, Parliament Building, Olympia, Mycenae, Corinth, and Sparta are the prominent historical places in Greece. Let's start with Athens. Athens, which is the capital city and considered as the oldest city in Europe and the economic and cultural center of Greece. It plays a dominant role in all aspects of Greek life. It is the site of the Olympic Stadium, which was built for the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. The next one is the Parthenon. Parthenon is one of the world's famous relics. It is located along with other glories of classical Greece on the Acropolis, the ancient citadel of the city. It was originally a shrine dedicated to the goddess Athena, and it was converted to a Christian church during the Byzantine era. Next one is the Parliament Building. It is located in Syntagma Square. It is a city's most important public place. Originally built as a royal palace for King Otto, who reigned 1832 to 62. The first king of modern Greece, it was converted to a building to house the Greek parliament in the 20th century. The next one is the Delphi was one of the most significant religious centers of ancient Greece. It was here that the Delphic oracle was consulted on a great matters of state. Many elaborate temples were built at Delphi and filled with treasures by various Greek city-states. And it is an ancient town and seat of the most important Greek temple and oracle of Apollo. Next one is the Olympia. Like Delphi, was a religious center, and it was here that the original Olympic Games were held. Olympia was the birthplace of the most famous and important sporting event in the ancient world. The Olympic Games took place here every 4 years from 776 BC to 393 AD. The site was also a place of worship dedicated to the Greek god Zeus from about the 10th century BC. The next one is the Mycenae. Mycenae is one of the most ancient cities in Greece. It was the legendary capital city of King Agamemnon. Ancient Mycenae is located in the region of Argolida in the Peloponnese, a couple of hours away from Athens. Ancient Mycenae was a powerful kingdom. It has a king was mythical Agamemnon, a descendant of the Perseid dynasty. Next one is the Corinth. Corinth was probably founded in 19th century BC and became a bustling commercial center. It became a major city in the 18th century BCE and was known for its architectural and artistic innovations. It was a meeting point for merchants and travelers of the East and West and a mandatory passage for all those who moved between northern Greece and the Peloponnese. Ancient Corinth was one of the largest and most important cities of Greece, with a population of 90,000 in 400 BC. The Romans demolished Corinth in 146 BC, built a new city in its place in 44 BC, and later made it the provincial capital of Greece. The last one, but not the least, is the Sparta, a quite small city which is the site of the most important city-state in classical times. Sparta was a warrior society in ancient Greece that reached the height of its power of defeating rival city-state Athens in the Peloponnesian War in 431 to 404 BCE. The Spartan culture was centered on loyalty to the state and military service. Sparta was one of the most famous city-states of the ancient world. It is not only left a mark in our historic records, but it is very culture at the heart of modern language, with with the English word Spartan reflecting their very way of life, which is the simple, basic, and severe. Now let's proceed to the Greece significant events. Greece significant events have become the object of national pride of the Greeks, and at the same time, the principal focus of national identity. The events were of historical varied and important. There were many major wars, cultural achievements, intellectual achievements, and governmental achievements in the history of ancient Greece. The event in the history of Greece changed the world. Let's start with Olympics. The Olympics was definitely one of the most significant events not only in Greece but also to the world. The first Olympics began in 776 BC. In the ancient Greece, the athletes were all males and competed nude. They came from every part of the Greek world. Women were neither allowed to compete nor to watch the games. Another significant event was when Homer wrote the Iliad and Odyssey. The Iliad is an epic poem about the Battle of Troy. There is, in fact, an archaeological evidence that this battle actually occurred. Classically, epic poetry recounts a journey, either physical or mental, or both. Epics also tend to highly cultural norms and to define or call into question cultural values, particularly as they pertain to heroism. Homer, Homer's most important contribution to Greek culture was to provide a common set of values that enrich the Greeks' own ideas about themselves. Another major event of ancient Greece was the reign of Alexander the Great. From 333 to 323 BC, he greatly expanded the territory of Greece from mainland Greece all the way to present day of Afghanistan through conquest and assimilation. Alexander the Great, a Macedonian king, conquered the eastern Mediterranean, Egypt, the Middle East, and part of Asia in a remarkable short period of time. His empire ushered in significant culture changes in the lands he conquered and changed the course of the region's history. Another significant happening was when Plato founded the Academy in 3380 BC. Plato's Academy, or simply the Academy, was famous school in ancient Athens founded by Plato in 387 BC, located on the northwestern outskirts of Athens, outside the city walls. The site acquired its name from the legendary hero Academus. And that's all. Thank you for listening.